have done something like this 20 years ago. It shouldn't have gotten to this point, and we need to go a lot farther. We need to go to Congress.
Thank you for putting us in the greatest nation on earth, where we the people can have a voice in the direction of our government.
In 1943, when the income tax withholding was instituted, it was supposed to be temporary. Is that liberty or tyranny? Because when our elected leaders choose to ignore the Constitution, they are choosing to ignore the people. There are over 2,000 tax day tea parties and fair tax rallies planned all over the country. And that simply says that the real people are fed up and teed off. We the people are still in charge of this country, but we have to keep it that way, and we will. That's why I decided the right thing to do is to become a co-sponsor of the fair tax in the United States. And I don't need to tell you that the tax code is too complicated. You know that. That's why you're here. And I don't need to tell you that we spend about 6 billion hours of our time every year as Americans trying to figure out how to fill out those tax forms, because you already know that, and that's why you're here. And I don't need to tell you that we spend almost $400 billion trying to comply with the tax code every year as Americans. You know that, that's why you're here. And I don't need to tell you that we need to adopt the fair tax to change the way we do business in America. You know that, that's why you're here.
Because the current administration refers to a terrorist act as a man-made disaster. Okay? So according to the administration right now, flying those airplanes into the World Trade Towers was a man-made disaster. Okay, connect the dots with me. Our tax code is a man-made disaster. You people are fighting terrorism by coming here today and showing up at this rally. I want to remind you that during the 7 years of the Revolutionary War, there was never 1 month, 1 week, there was never any time when the majority of the people who lived in the colonies wanted to be independent from Great Britain. It was always a minority of the people who were fighting the war for independence, while the majority was sitting back saying, man, I don't want to get into this. This isn't going to happen. I could lose my farm. I could lose my merchant business or what have you. You are in the minority, but you will win. Okay?